Deborah Reedy is a local woman who has suffered from kidney disease for the last 10 years. She has been managing the disease, but it has intensified as time goes on. WNY News Now sat down for an interview with her, surrounded by some of her loving family. She's currently at 14% and will need to go on dialysis if she reaches 10% without a kidney transplant, something she is hoping to avoid due to the toll it can take on an individual.
Well, I've had kidney disease for 10 years. I've been managing it since I've gotten a little older. It's gotten worse. Now I'm at 14%, so I really need a donor. I'm trying to avoid any dialysis, so a live donor is the best way to go.
She then explained the reasoning behind her desire for a live donor rather than a kidney transplant from a recently deceased organ donor.
And so can you tell us a little bit about why you prefer a live donor versus an organ donor?
A live donor will last up to 20 years. If I have a donor from a deceased person, sometimes those kidneys are on ice for a little while, so they have to, when they put them in, they have to wake them up, and you still have to go on dialysis. And they're not always real, you don't know what you're really going to get, like if you had a live donor. But they only last like 5 years. But a live donor, I can live till I'm 90.
Kidneys received from deceased donors are often put on ice for a time before the transplant, which requires them to be woken up. Additionally, she would still need to be put on dialysis following a transplant with a deceased donor's kidney. Live donor kidneys also last longer than deceased donor kidneys, with live donations being able to last up to 20 years. Due to her blood type being O positive, she is only able to receive a kidney from a donor who is either O positive or O negative, which has made the process of finding a donor even harder.
O positive can only go with a certain amount of
Only O.
Only O.
Yeah. O can give to anybody, but they can only
Can't
receive
see
from
from
another
O.
O.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so O positive is a bit of an exclusionary blood type, so
Right.
you've been having some difficulties finding
Right.
live
I have
donor.
a couple brothers that called, and I have a lot of friends that are willing to get tested. So hopefully some way down the line I get something.
I've even had a few strangers reach out to me saying they've called and are going through the motions as well to see if they could possibly be a match too.
I have a good support system. I have a great husband, great kids, my son, my daughters.
One of my employees is actually going to be tested.
That's fantastic. Yeah, but it does look like you have a large and beautiful family that
This
you
is
can
the new
rely on.
part,
This is-
though. This is nothing. I got 19 grandkids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If you're interested in helping a loving mother, wife, grandmother, and neighbor in securing a brighter and healthier future, please look into your compatibility. And even if you aren't able to donate to her, there are still organ donation chains where you can donate to someone else who hasn't been able to secure a donor, and then someone close to them who is willing but unable to donate to them will donate to help out another individual.
So if anybody wants to call or, say, not even just for me, for someone else. If you don't match with me, you might match with someone else.
You only have one kidney.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a kidney trade program, so even if you don't match her blood type, you can match somebody else's who needs one, and there's like a swap pretty much is what happens.
For more details, you can reach out to Deborah's daughter Randa at 716-499-4831. You can also get screened and call Deanne, who is with ECMC, at 716-898-4931.